I was born in San Luis, Sonora, Mexico, and I grew up in Baja California, which is across the border from Sonora. I went there to elementary school. I went there to secundaria. I was in second grade of secundaria when then my dad gathered us together in the living room and said, I have news for you. We are moving to the United States. You're going to go to another school. You're going to go to the United States. You're going to learn English. You're going to go to school, and you're going to be educated over there. There's 11 of us in our family. So my dad was the only one working. My mom was a stay-home mom. And we noticed that there were a lot of struggles, you know, paying the bills and helping out with expenses. So my sister and I dropped out of high school, and we helped out by having a job in the afternoons. And then my sister and I remember going to pick up oranges with my dad. On one of those fields, I mean, my dad and myself and my brother were on the watermelon fields, and this guy came. There were two cars that came, and they said, oh, you know who that person is? And I said, no, who's that person? They said, well, that's Cesar Chavez. And that's when I met him. And then he noticed that there were a lot of young kids working on the field. And then he said, all of you guys are too young. Are you going to go back to school? You know, you need to go back to school. So that's when we decided that to think about school. And I remember working on the fields, and we would see the kids going to college in their cars, and I would say, Dad, where are they going? He said, oh, they're going to the college, the community college. And then later on, we were the ones going to the community college and then seeing all the kids on the field. I was 20 when I got my bachelor's, and I started teaching when I was 21 at TG Bar School in Phoenix, the Roosevelt School District. And that's where my education career started.
I'm in my classrooms regularly, so I come and observe multiple teachers, and every time I walk into her classroom, kids are smiling, she's having a good time with kids, they're always on task, they're learning, singing songs. What stands out to me though is she doesn't only teach them academics, she truly teaches them how to be great people. She gives everything to not only her kids, but even her parents. Parents and kids request to be in her classroom year after year.
I remember we live in a farm in Mexico. We used to take the cows to the fields. She would bring the books and teach me things that I did not know. And I said, wow, you're so patient. And nowadays, everyone says the same thing. She's so patient with every child, every kid out there. I think she feels that she is in her classroom her entire life.
My kids that go to high school, they come back and say, oh, Ms. Nunez, you remember we used to do this in your classroom? And now I'm at the high school. Or they come back and they said, I'm at the college right now. Or some of them still come back and say, I'm going to ASU. And that's what, that's pleasing. That's what, those are the moments that I enjoy.